What is up, my fellow Kryptonians? A brand new Superman and Lois season trailer has uploaded, and I literally just got done uploading a Batman video. Actually, not by the time you're watching this. It's probably a few hours later. I wasn't going to do this, but then I thought, you know what? For the past couple of videos, I've done kind of reaction and immediate breakdown videos. Just, my first impressions based on what I'm seeing, and I'm not really going to complain, because the last trailer we got it was more of a... I don't even know what you want to call that. It was cool. I respected the vision, but it was very artsy and it wasn't an actual trailer. And this is. And I saw a little bit of the clip playing like muted on Twitter, and I was like, okay, yeah, I have to do my reaction. So the headphones are going on over the freaking beanie. Screw it. And a 3, 2, 1, play.
When we were dreaming about having a family, didn't look like this, did it? Lost jobs. Teens with severe anxiety.
I like the aspect ratio.
Parents gone too soon.
This is feeling...
Why'd you move the family here?
I'll shut up to afterwards.
Still looking for the simple life?
Oh.
Because those days are gone, Clark. Long gone.
You got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Really wish I could get drunk sometime. You're saying you're Superman?
No, we've seen Superman before. We've seen him.
Oh, squaring up to Dad.
My bad, father.
We're gonna be all right. No one ever dreams about the problems, but every life has them. Even the extraordinary ones.
Superman and Lois, 2-hour premiere event, Tuesday, February 23rd. Stream free next day, only on the CW app.
Okay, that was shorter than what I would have liked, but let me not start off on the wrong foot. That was really cool. I love the music. And I've got so many thoughts coming out my brain right now. It isn't exactly not known here that I've kind of faded off the Arrowverse a little bit, because, I'm still going to review The Flash. I still kind of review Batwoman just to see if it's got better, and hopefully I can enjoy that kind of thing. But you guys kind of know where I come from in previous videos where, yes, I acknowledge Titan's flaws and this, that, and the other, but DC Universe shows that have now moved to HBO Max, and then we've got new HBO Max shows that are coming. This is like one of them. We have Stargirl, which, was a DC Universe show. It went to the CW, but the reason why it looks better is because it wasn't, innately made by the CW, but now they're hosting it, and now they're technically making it. But you see what I mean? There's a new evolution of superhero shows. The Arrowverse, I completely respect it. It's 7 years ago, 8 years ago, was awesome. I just don't feel like it's like that anymore. Its seasons are very in my opinion. And I feel like the new shows like Stargirl set a new precedent for what they should maintain on the CW. Now, with this is giving me hope that the Arrowverse does have more longevity. I mean, I knew it had longevity in it anyway. We've got a Wonder Girl show coming. Don't get me wrong there. I know it's continuing. I'm not saying it's dying out. But for me, its old formulaic procedural approach was dying out. I was already on board with the more new shows like Doom Patrol and Swamp Thing, and I really prefer the higher production. Yes, every show still has writing issues and some more than others, but I was more on board with the more oomph rather than the 22 episode long, dragged out kind of... You get what I'm trying to say. Fair enough if you enjoy that, but for me, that ship's kind of sailed. However, Superman and Lois, 13 episodes, I believe. It's filmed in a similar way. It looks different, and that is something that is music to my soul. Not just my ears, my freaking soul, because I really wanted and still want to love some of the Arrowverse shows, but I'm just finding that I can't be as on board of them because of what I just aforementioned, as much as I still try. And now with Superman and Lois, this looks really, really cool. And I could say all day and night as to why I love 13 episodes, because it is going to be actively more engaging each and every freaking episode. It could even go 15. I don't mind if it went 15 episodes, because Doom Patrol Season 1 was so engaging because of that, and there was little to no existing filler in that season. Stargirl, you could probably argue something here and there, but yet again, because of its first season having the same formulaic approach to the DC Universe shows such as Titans, Doom Patrol, Swamp Thing, you name it, it had the same, I would say, prestige is the right word. It's just, as I said, evolved Arrowverse is what I want to say. It's the next thing. And now it finally seems that the CW are starting to understand this. And I know I'm repeating myself at this point, But they call this a season trailer. I would agree with that because it's not a bunch of detail. It's not a typical kind of trailer that we'd usually break down here on the channel or other channels you may see in terms of, oh, this happened, or does this mean that this main villain will do this with this weapon, and will the superpower, you know. It's more of a showcase saying, look, here's our quality new show. Here's this Superman really inspiring music in the background. I really like that. I'm actually quite impressed. And it sets a tone. And right from the get-go where we have Clark and Lois, is that them like leaving the Daily Planet to like then I guess go to the Kent farm, and then like I guess it's like we get I think it's Lois's dad just saying, why did you move it, Clark, kind of thing. I really like the tone. As you can tell, I'm quite happy right now because I feel like I've been sincere before in my previous videos, but whenever I criticize things, it's not because I want to deliberately dislike it, it's because I want to like it. I want it to be better. And this looks, at least to me, obviously I'm not going to get ahead of myself, I may still not think the writing's that great, but what I can take out of this is that they're taking it a lot more seriously. Because if they didn't give much of a crap, you could argue this is because it's the first season and then like in the next season they might give it 22 episodes, but I really hope not. If they really wanted to milk it and get money off adverts each and every episode, they would have put it up to 22 or like 18 episodes or something, but they've got 13, so that is really attractive to me. As I said, the tone is immediately set with Lois, just kind of giving the premise of it all, like lost jobs, teens with severe anxiety. As you know, what I've said in previous videos, I'm really looking forward to those kids like getting into their powers, the personalities probably being quite different. It looks like they could even be having a welcome back home kind of thing, because we have Clark saying he wishes he could get drunk. But is that Lana Lang? I could be wrong. I haven't refreshed my mind with this. I do apologize, but I know she's in the show and I know she's going to be quite the regular character, so that it wouldn't surprise me if that was her. But another very interesting kind of little twist is that I thought the kids would, I haven't read the script, by the way, that leaked script, so this is, I don't really like getting that much into spoilers, but it's news to me, at least, that the kids don't know that that is Superman. They're like, oh, we've seen Superman, which I find pretty funny because, yeah, it's the kind of comic book logic. Out of all the heroes, you would have thought Superman would be the most recognizable, right? It's just the hair swept back and the glasses that make him Clark Kent. And you would have thought to the kids, and now they're saying, but we've seen Superman. It's like, that's kind of funny. You literally saw your dad fairly close, I imagine, because they're kind of flexing that they've seen him before, so you can't be Dad, you can't be him. But he was. But that must mean that they haven't come into any powers that they're aware of. Like, there wasn't any Smallville moments where maybe they started scanning in class and they were like, whoa, what's going on? Or maybe they were in a rush to get somewhere and they used the super speed kind of thing. I guess that hasn't happened yet if they haven't realized that their dad isn't Superman, because surely they would have realized they were Kryptonian if they had powers sooner. So I think, just based off that, assuming that they will come into their powers for the first time this season, maybe just one kid more than the other kid. For all I know, only one kid will this whole season, making you think that the other brother or sibling will not come into him at all. But then season 2 or 3, he does. That's just random ass speculation there. But we get some awesome teasers of the first episode's kind of villain and, like, you know, Superman in his actual suit, the new suit. I still think it looks really, really good. Yeah, you know my thoughts. I went over it in my other video, but I would have chosen a different texture for the actual suit. It looks a bit too denim-y for me, but I'm not really complaining. I'm very, very happy with it. We get some kryptonite teasers. I'm guessing that this villain is utilizing that, but either way, it's probably gonna really echo back to the kids, and maybe the kids will see their father in action. I believe we see in one of the Kent farm barns or houses there, maybe that's one of the kids almost getting crushed, because we see somebody diving now, and I'm not sure if that is Clark. He's covering someone. Now, you could say that if one of the kids does get hit in this scene and they're not hurt, then maybe they have, you know, the protection of the Kryptonian cells. But at the same time, we do see Clark trying to get somebody out from under there. So it looks like the person or persons who are under there, and I'm guessing it's one of the kids, may very well realize that, oh, I didn't get hurt, Dad. What does this mean? I'm guessing Clark is saying, am I a bad father? Because maybe at this point, they've found out he's Superman, they're angry as heck with him, and he's kind of doubting himself because he's thinking, should he have told them sooner? We have that scene where he's flexing him, hold a car up, and they're just like, oh my god, oh my god. So obviously this is their first time witnessing their dad truly as Superman, and I'm sure we're going to get a few cool moments like that. Don't forget that these first couple of episodes, they want to wow you as much as they can. Not only do they normally do that with premiere episodes in any season of a show, but this is its first season. So they want to really steal you here and make you subscribe to the show. And I think they're going to follow through with that. At least, you know, if we're talking entertainment. I can't speak for the writing yet because I haven't seen it, but they really want to wow you here with what they've got to offer you up for the rest of the season, and it's looking really good to me. And you know what I'm most excited for? I mean, you could probably guess. It's just that it doesn't feel like what the CW would usually put out. So honestly, I'm going to end my blabbering there. It was mainly just a reaction and first impressions video. So what are your first impressions of the actual Superman and Lois trailer? I can't remember what they called the last one. I swear it was something like a season trailer. I could be wrong. But this was actually a decent showcase. And my favorite thing, if I had to pick it, you've already guessed it, it's that it feels like the CW are evolving with the higher caliber quality shows that are coming to us, or should I say, have already come to us with, I would say, like, visuals-wise, Titans and stuff like that, and the cinematography and stuff, Stargirl. It's a lot more engaging. It keeps me a lot more engaged when there's a lot less filler, a lot less meta of the week, boring villains. I enjoy a much different form of storytelling now, and I feel like the Arrowverse's procedural way has been dated now. But I'd love to know if you disagree with me there. I know a lot of people probably will, because they'll still be like, I would love to see 22 episodes of Supergirl or something, but you have to identify something of what I'm saying there, and putting it next to something like Stargirl Season 1, or theoretically Superman and Lois Season 1 with 13 episodes, it's like, wow, it's a lot more interesting episodes. But anyway, like this video if you did enjoy it. Do go ahead and check out my previous video I uploaded on the Batman, going over Batman Ego, one of the main inspirations for the themes and some elements of the plot in the movie. You guys are going to want to check that out. I worked very hard on it. Other than that, subscribe to the channel for more Superman and Lois videos, especially reviews. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you Kryptonians in the next video. Goodbye.